obviously what we're here doing and chatting about is all about leading the field. So you're out there doing something, filling a gap in the current system in many ways, and helping the people around you, if you like, understand that message and understand why this is so important. On a day-to-day basis, what motivates you to keep going? Because this is hard work, let's not pretend. Getting something up off the ground, getting funding through the door, helping to identify all the key people that need to be involved, getting the partnerships in place. We're talking about a lot of activity, and it's largely driven by you and Belinda and Georgia. So what is it that keeps you all motivated? Because there'll be lots of people listening who have ideas, big things that they want to achieve. And I thought, more than most people, with your high implementer energy, if you like, you would have some good insights as to what it is or what's required on the motivational side of things.
So the first thing I should say is I never ever thought I would be a social entrepreneur. I've got friends who have set up their own businesses, and I heard horror stories of them working every hour of the day and not making ends meet, and I thought, who would want to do that? Well, in truth, I was forced into this. I think I mentioned earlier, I left a job without a job to go to, and then I had this blank canvas in front of me, and it was really Belinda's inspiration. She said, Alex, why don't we go alone? Let's just see what we can do. And so I then felt, well, let's explore it. Fundamentally, also in terms of my motivation, I'm a woman of faith, so my faith has really been a strong motivator for me. If I felt that God was drawing me in a certain direction, I couldn't say no. I just had to follow it. So coupled with that, the strong intuition and gut feeling. So when Belinda mentioned the idea to me, I went for a walk along the river and I felt so excited. I couldn't get the idea out of my head, and I thought, this is crazy. We're emerging from a pandemic. I need to earn some money. Where's it going to come from? Where's the funding going to come from? But I just couldn't say no. It's like I just had to do it. And then I've been so pleasantly surprised by the amount of people who, including yourself, who've offered their time, their skill set, their experiences to help shape Reconnected. We are very much a product of all the people that have helped shape Reconnected from its very early days. We spent 1.5 years building the model. So the motivational aspect has also been a really exciting one. I found the whole creative energy around setting something up very exciting. I love trying to think anyway, at least outside the box, and how I can meet a challenge in a creative way and think about, let's just not think narrowly. Let's cast our net wide and see what might come of it. I really enjoy that. Been so pleasantly surprised by the amount of people who've offered to help us. So the creative energy, the sort of intuition and the faith, and also I work with such lovely people. And, I want to do things with Belinda and Georgia. I want to create with them. The school community up in Sheffield have welcomed us, and Sheffield Council and, the partners have welcomed us with open arms. And I feel like there is, lots of doors have opened. So, now having said that, there's obviously many challenges that are going to come our way, and we've also funding obviously is an eternal challenge, and it's not easy. We've had to think really outside the box in terms of that as well. Hence running the marathon. Year one was always going to be tricky because people find the idea exciting, but they feel it's too much of a risk because we're still early and we haven't yet got evidence of impact, which I can fully understand. But but I do feel if you just trust the flow of life, if you trust it and you do your best, there's also allowing room and space for miracles to come and opportunities to arise, as they consistently do if you put that that, if you take that leap of faith, I do feel you are caught,
Yeah. Thank you for sharing that.
Yeah.
No, that's brilliant. I was actually talking to somebody earlier on who's just getting her business up and running, and there's temptation to pick up some sort of quick and easy work back in with her old employer. And we were talking about, but is that work the work that's calling you? Is that the work that sets you alight? And it isn't. But there's a level of security about it. There's a level of known territory, if you like. But it's helping her see that if you do make that leap of faith, then other opportunities will start to open up for you, because it's very clear then the path that you're trying to take. So other people will automatically be able to see how they can support you, where they can get involved, and how they can help you move forward. So I'm hoping that she'll listen to this episode as well, and listen to and be inspired by what you just said there, Alex, because I think your story resonates with me and a lot of other people as well. So that's great.